The public parking area and walking down towards Atlantic Avenue. You can see the palm trees and everything. You know, it's a beautiful day. Hurricane Ian just whipped through here the other, 2 days ago. It started, it hit landfall yesterday, but you know, quickly was downgraded to a tropical storm once it hit land. And you know, if the Fort Myers people, I feel really bad for. There's, you know, a lot of people in that area got hit really hard, but the rest of it is just rain and what they call king's floods, when you know, the flood zone area. So it is a little windy out, but right now what I'm doing is I'm walking down Atlantic Avenue and going to the intercoastal. I'll show you what that is. That's the cut of water between the Atlantic Ocean and the Delray Beach area. This place is really beautiful. The people are friendly, streets are clean. Man, I'll tell you what, this is definitely a place I'd like to come back and visit time and time again. It's a whole lot of fun, and you'll see the beauty of the area. Hopefully you can appreciate it. So here we are at the intercoastal. This is a place where people park their yachts, their boats, get out onto the ocean. I'll tell you what, I would have never known about this place if it weren't for a YouTube channel called Palm Beaches with Paul. If you're interested in finding out where some of the best places in Florida are, maybe to move, maybe to vacation, maybe to do a little dream building and getting your second house or maybe a condo or something, check him out. It's a great resource and he makes a lot of great videos. Again, that's Palm Beaches Paul. His name's Paul Likens. So the place behind me is called Johnny Bravo's. It's a really famous bar and grill down here. And when the hurricane's not whipping through here, this place is just on fire. You know, the blinds or whatever they have, the screens covering all the doors. It's kind of an open air place. And from all the videos I've seen and the last time I was down here, man, the place is always packed, which means, you know, it's great entertainment, great food. And if you drink, it'd be a great place to come and hang out. It's right on the train track, or right next to the train track also. So you could, times of the day, you could see the train or sit next to it and get that ambiance as well. If you're coming down here, it's definitely a place I'd recommend stopping at for a bite to eat. But I'll show you some other places too that you'd probably like really well. So as you can see, Atlantic Avenue is just packed with great places to eat, entertainment, so much stuff to do here. It's great for families, if you're a single person, whatever you want to do to just get out and mingle with people or get out and have a little bit of fun. You're going to find it here on Atlantic Avenue. Another great thing about this area is all the cool little public parks to come and relax, just enjoy the day. Walking by one right now. It's right outside of the Park Tavern, which is also another pretty famous area down here. So can you tell that a hurricane whipped through here? Hurricane Ian whipped through here yesterday, but it didn't really hit the Atlantic side too much. It was more down on the Gulf Coast side, but the tropical winds and the storms. I mean, it's windy out, there's no doubt about it, but it's really comfortable. It's 85 degrees, partly cloudy, just a great day. And the breeze makes it really comfortable. You know, I'm up from the Northwest, so a lot of people, when I talk to them about Florida, they ask how the humidity is here. Well, the humidity is only pretty bad a couple months out of the year. Right now, it's really comfortable, very manageable, and it's definitely not dry heat like Arizona. But I don't think anybody would, you know, come down here in late August, September. You know, the humidity really subsides and goes away. So this is an art museum. Nice grounds, well kept up. So there's a beautiful little statue here of this young man holding the American flag. I'm walking back up the other side of Atlantic Avenue here. Show you some of the angle from the other side of the street so you can see more of the bars and the restaurants and the shops. I'll tell you what, if you're into fashion, you like shopping, you like eating, you like just having a good time, this is a great place. Taking a little walk off down one of these streets here off of Atlantic Avenue, and it's just kind of just a repeat, but they got this El Camino Bar and Grill, another ice cream shop, another open air bar and grill. So behind me is another park area, nice open grounds. I see there's a family out here resting, playing around. So the park I told you about, or just showed you, with the nice open grounds, it's called the Old School Square Park. Ramen, that's the place to go. So this place behind me here, this is a pinball arcade and also a bar and grill. They got just about every pinball game in there you could think of. If you're looking to, get out of the heat a little bit or maybe escape some tropical rains, it's definitely a place you got to stop at. So behind me here is Big Al's Philly Steaks. If you're looking for a quick bite, that's the place to go. Here is some fallen branches from some palm trees, and quite honestly, I'm surprised there's not a news crew reporting on the deterioration of the weather because of some fallen branches. So here we are on the other side of the intercoastal, and as you can see, nice big boat out there, yacht, ship if you'd call it, and just beautiful. And I'll tell you what, this is what success is all about, right? This is what you work hard for, is to get to be able to come out to places like this. Heck, be able to get to buy a second home or a vacation spot out here. So one great thing is at the end of Atlantic Avenue is the Atlantic Ocean. And this little area here is just a place where you can come and relax, take a quick break, or head out to the ocean, which is where we're going to go right now. Paradise, right? Look at this. You would have never known that a hurricane hit the state. Of course, again, we are on the other side of the state, but the winds and the rain here affected everybody. That guy right there is smoking a blunt. So this is what life's all about, right? This is why we work so hard. This is why you set goals and you work your butt off to achieve them. There's more to life than your backyard. There's more to the life than the town you grew up in. And places like this, not a lot of people know about places like this. Business behind me is called the Snappy Turtle. We all know a few of those, right? Driving around looking at houses. Ooh, that's a nice one. And it's for sale. Looking for that one home that I could really set my goal toward. And who knows? You know, I mean, may not necessarily get that exact same house, but if you can see the picture of it in your mind, and you could go out and physically look at it and touch it, you know, see it, walk by it. It just gives you that much more to shoot for. You know, these people, they didn't all start, you know, with wealthy parents. These, you know, they worked hard to get where they're at. You know, very few people, their money is inherited to them. Most of it in today's world, it's for first generation wealth. These people put the hammer to the anvil and went to work and sat there and ground for everything they have. This area is pretty quaint. It's a mix of big houses, modern houses, smaller, older houses. Definitely a beautiful area. Of course, you can see there's some old apartments there. You know, maybe multi-family units is what you want to do. I know that's another goal of mine too, is to get into that. You know, but just like anything, you take that wish, you turn it into a want, turn it into a burning desire, commit to it, change your mindset that you're not going to go back to when the things used to be or what you used to accept as the norm. And you just take on a whole new mindset. And then you write your goals down on a consistent basis, as if it's already happened. And then you put in the action, you do the work to get it done. And just remember, the speed of which you take your action will determine how long it's going to take for you to get what you want out of life, or for you to meet that goal. And it's as simple as that. 4 little steps. That's all it takes. Where the goals go to die is when people run into a little bit of adversity and then they give up. You know, they have a setback and then they throw in the towel and go back to the way things used to be, because that's what they're familiar with. You know, if you have a setback and you need to go back and take a step back, that's okay. But you also need to push forward to get exactly what it is you want. And the more times you just keep pushing, creating your hustle muscle, the better off you're going to be, and the more that your dream is going to become a reality. There's definitely some broke dreams in this neighborhood. Here's somebody's dream. Somebody had that in the picture of their mind, and they put it into work. It's the beautiful thing about life. Everything you see started off as an idea, started off as a thought in somebody's mind. And then they committed to it. They changed their mindset. And then most of these people who actually make things happen, they write their goals down. And then they put in the work to get it done. This is the famous A1A highway. These houses that we're passing right here, they are beach houses. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty one. Here we are back to getting to the entrance of Delray Beach, the beach itself. A lot of money out here, a lot of money everywhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be this area. Wherever you go, there's money. There's money all around. People went out and got that money. And the beautiful thing is, they have the blueprint. They've already done it. All you got to do is find somebody who's working in the industry that you want to work in, the business that you want to have, the sales you want to create. Talk to them, pick their brain, figure out what they did, and then do the same thing. That's a nice one.